Today I am doing a makeup starters foundation for school and college. You will definitely 100% not get told off for this look. Excuse me? What do you want? I'm trying to film a video. So, if you hear dogs, I have two. So, sorry about that. And now he's licking my thing. Dawn. So, I am going to do just the foundation, so you can totally wear this to school. But I am going out later on, so I do want a bit of liquid liner to oomph up my look. I'm actually going to get my school photos done, my college photos. I don't go to school anymore, but I'm going to give you a bunch of tips. This is going to be a really long video, probably like half an hour. So sit down, relax, grab a iced coffee or something and some snacks because you're going to need it. And if you're a start of makeup, I'm going to give you some great skincare advice. And yeah, let's get started. I'm really excited. And you won't. No. I'm going to recommend some face masks here because I done them last night. As you can see, I've got demons on my face and these really help just to smooth them out. So at least if I do put foundation over them, they're not going to be, you know, chunky and cling on to them to the dry patches. So I recommend 3. I only done 2 last night. I recommend this one. This is a C-Care Mineral Skin Mask. So just get a C mask. Anyone will do. My uncle bought me back this from Jordan actually 2 years ago and I've still got at least that much left. It's amazing. I love it and I've used it a ton. It's great. So, and he normally goes back to Jordan. So when he goes back, I'm going to have to get him to get me one of these. If you live in Jordan, you're going to get these because these are great. But yeah, I absolutely love these. It's just like a scrub and it's really good for if you've got dry skin or over excess oily skin. It will mattify it and really scrub it out. It does say a 2-in-1, so you can use it for your body as well. So if you've got like back problems, you can just get a bit and rub it under the water. You don't have to let it sink in or anything, or like dry hard if you don't want to, which I really next thing I done was a mint julep mask, and I've had this one for years as well. I absolutely love it. I love the big tubs because they're just my favourite, and this is a mint, so it will really help to kind of. So mint is just a really good for your face. It's very toning and tightening and like pulling out, and it's good for acne. So I really would recommend, you know, rubbing off all the dead skin around the area with this and then pulling it out with this. They work amazingly together. I recommend this one again as well if you're on a budget. All of these were quite cheap anyway. The 3-minute cucumber mask, and cucumber's really moisturising for the skin. So again, you could use this maybe the next day afterwards. Don't do too many at once because your skin's going to be like, whoa, and break out even more. You could do this the next day afterwards if you found out that your foundation was still clinging to it. Then you could do this and just spot treat them and really moisturise it, which I love. But if you are having trouble finding a good moisturiser, I would recommend this guy. It's a massive tub. It's like bigger than my head. I've had this for about 3 months now and I'm only about here. So I really love this stuff. This is the Aqueous Cream Moisturiser, and this is Aldi's, or I think Lidl does it as well, own brand moisturiser. But I don't know if you can type this in on Amazon. It might have it up on Amazon. It's great. If you have really, really dry skin like me sometimes, my eyelids get super dry and I can't put any eyeshadow on it and they're all red and dry and you want to cover it up. Mix a bit of either olive oil or baby oil. Baby oil is a bit better for your eyes because it's a bit more less harsh on the skin. But if you don't have it and you have olive oil, mix like the teeniest, like tiniest amount in it. Your skin will be like baby smooth, soft skin. It's like amazing. So now that the skincare's out of the way, I do have a whole skincare routine if you want to see other bits to use like toners and things like that. It's all very cheap, so I do have a video on that. So I have already primed my skin with these 2 primers. You do not have to use 2 primers. You can totally use 1 primer. Any primer that you like really, just as long as you know that it works for your skin. These ones I wanted to show you because they're relatively cheap and they are my favourite ones that I have in my collection. This is the Prime It Illuminizer Primer. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know this is my bae, this is everything. It gives you like an underglow from within, but again, it doesn't look like too fake, so you don't even have to really highlight your face with this or anything, which is again really great for timing when you're at school or college because you've got 2-in-1 product, which are the best when you're in a hurry. The next one is this Camera Ready Green Anti-Redness Primer by W7. These are both from Amazon, so if you type them in, they'll come up very, very fast. This is green and red kind of mixed together and make it a neutral tone, so I just put this on my chin, nowhere else. Everywhere else I put the other primer, but this on my chin, and it just counteracts a tiny bit of the redness before you put your foundation on to cover it all up. Now let's talk about eye primers. These two are my favourite again. This is the MUA one, and it's a Colour Blast. Mine's like all rubbed off because I've used it so many times. I know because I've used it a lot that it is that. It's a twisty stick, so you can literally just go boop, 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 and then blend it in and you're done. You don't even need to set it with a base or anything. You could totally just go out like that, and it will give your eyes a bit of contouring so it doesn't look as flat, which I love. If you are going for a full-on eye look and you want it to be really brightening and a bit more powerful, maybe if you're at college or like end of school years, you could definitely get away with this. This is W7 eyeshadow base, and it is in white. So you just put it on and it really whitens and brightens up your face, which is amazing, and your eyes. You could use this on your under eyes. I have used that on my under eyes before. I'm going to use this on my under eyes today because I am having a photo, so I want them to be extra bright, but if you're not, you don't have to. So they're the ones that I would recommend, but today for my actual eyes I'm going to use this one. So now is the fun part, and it's my bane and it's my favourite. My foundations that I would recommend on a natural base. I do have other ones, but I'm not going to show you because it ain't natural. They're like full coverage drag makeup. The one I would recommend if you're in, I don't know what you are in, like America and things like that, but in like year 7, year 8, year 9-ish, you can definitely go for a CC cream, which is just covering up a tiny bit of your redness and covering up your face, just so you don't look as like, like you put a bit of effort into it. It covers it up. You definitely won't get told off for this. And it's also got SPF 15, which we won't get any higher than that in England, so you're perfect. If you're going to have some redness like this, you can put something underneath the CC cream. This will give it even more natural look. This is the white Perfect Pale by L'Oreal, and this is my favourite thing ever, and I am going to use this today under my spots that I've got here. Hopefully I'm putting like a little clip somewhere of me doing it, or I'm like here talking in the corner, so this isn't going to be a really, really long video, but it's still going to be quite long. So, the other 3 foundations that I'm going to talk about are more, again, if you're in year 9 or above and college and things like that. Maybe, I think it's like senior year or something like that. If you're just, like, coming to like your 3rd year of school or college, wherever. So you're coming in the end and you're getting a bit more grown up. L'Oreal True Match is my favourite. It's still very natural, but still very full coverage, and it will just get rid of everything. This is my favourite. I've got 2 shades, and this is the lightest shade at the moment, but I have got a dark one for when I'm fake tanning. This is everything. I need to actually use this more because I kind of like tried to get myself out of using it, but now I don't even use it anymore, but I need to because it's amazing. The next one is what I used to use at school all the time, and this is the Rimmel Lasting 100 Ivory. Obviously I've had more pots of them, it's not the same one, but I absolutely love it. It's full coverage, it blends out really nicely. Yeah, it's a bit obvious that you're wearing makeup though. So, again, I think this is great for if you're at college, maybe. Yeah. Next one I really like for on the go, and maybe again concealing some spots that you may have, is the Dream Matte Mousse. And this is amazing because you just have to put it on and it dries matte and you don't have to do anything with it. If you're on your lunchtime break or you're in between classes, you can just go boom, 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 and then off you go. 30 sand I'm in, but it's just creamy and moussey, and it's hydrating and it's mattifying. It's brilliant. Yeah, to be honest, these were my school go-tos. So, for under eye concealer, and again for foundation if you wish to, the Better Skin by Maybelline, and it's got SPF 20. I love using this under my eyes because it's so brightening, and it's not really the right colour for me. It's a bit too light, so under the eyes, it's absolutely perfect. It's just like half a shade different to the rest of my foundation, so it will brighten up. Today I'm mixing these two, but you don't have to, you can totally just go with this or any concealer that you wish to. Finally, for this section, a beauty blender is a must-have for me. This blends it out very seamlessly and very, it depends on how wet you have it. I have it quite dry at the moment, so I want a bit more full coverage today. But if you have it wetter, it's going to blend it out more sheerly and not as noticeable, so you won't get that much full coverage of it. Which is great because I just love how you can manipulate the coverage if you want to. So I would, I don't know what I did before I had a beauty blender. I don't know. Again, going to take the beauty blender and blend everything out, and I'm going to take the foundation brush. I forgot to talk to you about foundation brushes. This is my favourite because it gives you more coverage. So find something with a flat top if you want more coverage, but if not, I recommend just a beauty blender. These two are my go-tos. So I'm going to blend. That's done. I'm going to do my lips. This is the Cream Puff moisturising cream. It's like a liquid lipstick. I am going to put some lip gloss on top because I do think it's a bit noticeable, but I really like the undertone that it gives mixed with the lip gloss. It's like a nudie peach pink that it just look like you're wearing lip balm, but a little bit better. So I'm going to just put this on my lips and let it dry while I'm doing my the rest of my stuff until it comes to my lip gloss, really. So yeah, I mean, if you're again in your end of years, you could totally wear this. But if you're in the beginning of the years, I'm going to give you something different to wear with the lip. So, my favourite section is powdering. I'm going to put my glasses on because I can't see anything. I've got 4 powders here that are my base, so I'm going to talk about them. This is a flour powder, this is a cooking. If you want to see what cooking is, I have a whole video on it, so I'm not going to explain too much. But it makes your eye really, really bright, and it's kind of what drag makeup tutorial is. So really dramatic. So today, we're not going to do that because, again, I've also put that, you know, that white stuff under my eyes, so we don't want to be, like, too white. Then these 3 are suitable for every day. This is the Natural Collection. This is probably one of the lowest costing ones, and it's in warm translucent, and it just gives you a bit of warmth to your face. This is my favourite one for under the eyes. This is the MUA Perfect Loose Powder Shine Control. So it's completely loose, it has no colour to it, and it's great for under the eyes if I'm not cooking. Then what I like for the rest of the face is the Rimmel Stay Matte because it keeps you matte all day and it just locks in your foundation. So today I'm going to be using these 2. For eyebrows, I'm literally, you can fill them in, but I'm literally just going to comb them so they're not everywhere. Now, I really want to talk about eyeliner and, you know, waterline, waterliner? I don't know what it's called, waterline eyeliner. You can go for a white, you can go for a nude, you can go for a black, depending on what your school's like. If your school's super strict, just go for a nude. If your school's like medium strict, you can go for a white or a black or a brown. But yeah, if your school is really strict, I would just recommend sticking with nudes and browns, but if not, you can go a little bit bold and go with some white, and this will really brighten up your look. Even if you're not allowed to, put a little bit of white in the inner corner here, and that will really, like, just brighten up your look so much. If you blend it out like so, it will brighten up your look. And if you do your eyebrows, you can also highlight with this as well. So for blush, bronzer, I'm not going to do blush because I just don't really think it's very natural. We ain't going to contour because contouring, girl, that ain't natural, then it's not natural. So I'm just going to use some MUA blush. This is like £1. Why not keep the same blush? Bronzer. This is £1. It's amazing. It's actually a setting powder, but it's so good. And I'm using the Real Techniques blush brush. I find this the most natural out of all of them. I just do, so I'm going to use it. I'm then going to spray my face because I like to spray my face with my DIY setting spray because I find if I have so much powder on, I might look a bit cakey and a bit, again, fake. So I like to just spray this, pat it down with the foundation brush that I'm using after I've done like mascara and lip gloss, like right at the end, and it just gives you a really nice and natural look. And then lastly, mascara and lip gloss. Okay guys, so this is the final final look. If you take away the eyeliner, it's super natural. But I wanted eyeliner because, again, I was having my photos done today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like this video, and sorry if it was long, but I really hope that it was helpful to some of you that start off with makeup. And yeah, if you're a pro at makeup, give people some advice down below, and I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like this video if you like more, you know, makeup starters and things like that. I do it around about once a year, so if you want to see some more, I do have some more on my channel. And all my links will be down below. I'm on Snapchat every single day, so Snapchat me. I Snapchat some girls as well, and it was so cute. It melted my little heart. I loved it. It was so cute. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
I'm more like a gyno. No, I'm not a doctor. I don't gotta talk. I just gotta walk. And boys get the hate. Women get the stalk. Yeah, they rap. When that's her, I like that. When that's her.